Are you surprised by Cardi B sales?
She went number one?
Went number one, 200, well, I got to correct myself for the Nicki stands, 199.6.
Okay.
So basically 200,000 sold first week. Hasn't dropped an album in 7 years.
No, I'm not surprised. I think she's a dope artist. She's one of my favorite female rappers. I'm not really into female rap like that, but I would listen to Cardi before like a Nicki Minaj. And that's just my personal preference. It's no shot at Nicki. I think that she knows how to put songs together. I think she has a great personality. I know, she knows how to work social media. She knows how to work the interview circuit. Like, we were listening. She was on Call Me Daddy podcast. Did you watch the interview?
Yeah.
And like, I'm just gonna say this: Cardi B is the funniest rapper, male or female, in the world right now. She was talking about how important she's realized for men to have an eater, to have a girl that just gives them head, right? And she said, I fell out when I heard this. She said, a dude could have a chick that's missing a leg, but he'll still keep her around because she's an eater. Missing a leg. Like, I fell out. That shit was so funny to me. I'm not saying it right. The way she said it. She said it could be missing a leg, and I picture that. And I think she's right.
Of course you're right.
You could have some chick that looks horrible, but she does certain things.
The girl missing a leg's the biggest eater.
Keep her in the cut for years. And they won't let go of these eaters. And it's just like, it's so funny, and her personality is so dope. And I've interviewed her once, way back in the day. But, she's still the same person. She never turned into something different. She never really got full of herself. She's the same chick that you first got to know, that you fell in love with in terms of her personality and her music, and she's still there. 200,000, I think, is a great, solid number. I think she's got a solid album. Not every song I like. I even said how Imaginary Players was whack. But she has other songs on it that are great, and she's doing her thing, and I'm glad that she got where she got.
Where do you draw the line? For example, judgment. Like, let's say Cardi B. Mm-hmm. Well, she promotes and markets relationships and families and her marriage. Mm-hmm. She's having a kid with another man. Mm-hmm. I think morally, a lot of men see this as, especially given some of the rumors, see this as detestable. I have a relationship with her. I try to stay out of it. But I kind of feel like if it wasn't her, I'd probably be going in. Where do you draw the line in giving your opinion on that, or do you say, well, that's her family, let me just fall back?
Well, what's detestable exactly?
Well, she was supposedly pregnant with one guy, having sex with the other guy, and then she has a baby by the other guy now.
Well, listen, as someone who's been through a lot of relationships in my life, I know at the end of the relationship, that's when usually you start exploring other relationships. You start getting close to other people.
You wouldn't crash out if your wife had she's pregnant with your kid, and y'all about to get divorced, and she's having sex with another dude?
What are you gonna do?
No, you gotta crash out a little bit.
Crash out. The relationship is over. Yeah. And I've had relationships, long relationships that ended, and some of them ended okay, some of them ended badly. But at the end, both people are out doing their own thing. Both people, sometimes, I know that in a lot of my relationships at the end, I already got a whole new chick on the side, and, we're already making plans and everything else like that. So, Cardi is someone who seems like she's really into sex, and a lot of women are not. She seems like she's actually sexual. She seems like she's really into that. And seems like that's something she's embraced about herself. And the relationship with her and Offset seemed like it was bad for a long time. It's not like she woke up one day and said, I'm going to go fuck this football player. I think that things have been bad. He's had all types of side chicks from what you've said and the media said and so forth. So she's had to deal with all that. I think she found someone that she liked, that liked her. Now, he had other kids along, that are going to be born right around the same time. She even said, that's our baby daddy. We're going to make it work. And, you know, whether or not she was fucking someone else while she was pregnant, I don't know. I mean, me personally, I couldn't fuck a pregnant chick that was actually showing with someone else's baby. To me, that's weird. I'm not into that pregnant fetish thing. Now, I mean, you know, I was fucking this one chick at one point who told me she was pregnant with some other dude's baby, but she was like, it was like new.
2 months.
Yeah, like she wasn't showing at all. And yeah, I think she had just found out she was pregnant. She ended up getting an abortion. And
would you fuck a chick that's lactating, but she already had the kid, but she's still lactating? She tell you she had to like pump her titty every couple minutes.
I've had sex with women that are, you know,
but she's not lactating for your baby. She lactating for another nigga baby.
Yeah, I've done that before. Yeah, I messed around with a chick who had a baby like within like a year or something like that, but she was breastfeeding, you know, for extended periods of time, so she was still lactating. I think I actually tried the milk.
Oh, word?
At that point, yeah, just to see what it was like.
Was it like soy?
I don't quite remember, man. It was warm and it was somewhat milky, but it wasn't like cow milk.
So it wasn't like 2%?
Nah. It was just whatever, something to do in the moment. You know, but I look at that like to have these hard, fast rules and like if she does this, fuck her and whatever else, man. Like relationships are sometimes fluid, man. A lot of times there's fluid and things that you think you won't accept, and then it actually happens. You're like, well, yeah, you know, like me and, you know, Tekashi, we were talking about this, and he was like, yeah, you know, Sarah Molina, she was fucking shoddy. That's why I beat her up, blah, blah. And I'm like, really? Like, how many bitches were you fucking? Well, that's different. I was paying him to fuck, you know, and Sarah didn't know those girls. I'm like, well, but it is kind of the same thing, whether you want to admit to or not. So if you fucking 100 chicks and your girl fucks one dude and you go beat her up over that one dude, I feel it's a little bit, you know, like you're a hypocrite in a way. Now, I know that men and women are slightly different, but you're kind of a hypocrite. And if you are doing all this, you should expect that a woman may do something to a certain extent as well. And if you really want to be with her, you're going to have to just accept that. Or y'all have to change the relationship around.